Piece of history is washed up on shore in northern Michigan. This piece of wreckage was found by photographer Mark Lindsay, who was walking along the beach at Sleeping Bear Dunes National Park. Historians at the national park say it could be from the ship Jenny and Annie, which sank in the area in 1872.
Laura Quakenbush is a historian and museum technician at Sleeping Bear Dunes, and she's joining us live over the telephone tonight now with more on this find. Laura, thanks for your time. You guys think that this is like one of several fragments of that wreck to wash ashore over the years?
Yes, they kind of come and go. It's a real dynamic piece of beach, and things are covered by sand and washing in and out by the waves, so it's changing all the time.
So this is a pretty significant chunk of this ship. What do we know about this vessel way back when? What was it hauling? Where was it going?
Well, we don't know a lot about it. We know that it went ashore in Platte Bay in 1872, and then it was a schooner. And what records I have don't indicate what its cargo was, although, you know, at that time those big schooners were the cargo carriers. They were the semi-trucks of the Great Lakes, so they carried all kinds of things, lumber, grain, any kind of bulk cargo that needed to be transported on the Great Lakes.
You think it, too, is a fascinating period of American history back during that time that the ship might have been out there. And then do we know what might have happened, like what caused it to go under?
Well, it was blown ashore. You know, that's part of the Manitou Passage, which is a treacherous piece of the Great Lakes Highway, and actually was a shortcut between Chicago and Mackinac. So a lot of boats came through there on their way up and down the lake, or seeking shelter in the deep harbor at South Manitou, because that was the only harbor of refuge in the Great Lakes up till, you know, through the second half of the 19th century, till they built all the, you know, the harbors, or dredged the harbors into Grand Haven, Muskegon, and Frankfurt. Right.
And so what happens to this? Will you just let it stay there in its natural state, or do you guys try to reclaim that at all?
Well, it's a little difficult task. These are big pieces of wreckage, and there are a lot of them out there. They come and go. And these are part of the Manitou Passage State Underwater Preserve, which means they are protected by the state of Michigan, and part of a whole system of preserves in the state, which are really underwater museums. If things are removed from the water after they've been submerged for such a long time, they actually deteriorate because of the cellular structure of the wood. After that long submersion dries out and actually deteriorates.
Neat stuff for history and for all of us out there here in the Great Lakes. Laura Quakenbush with the Sleeping Bear Dunes, a historian and museum tech. Laura, thanks for your time tonight.
Thank you.